It's probably gonna go upstairs because I have no room for it. Okay, update. Actually, it's the next day. I have a mess. I have genuinely so much space. Genuinely, I have never been more obsessed with a space in my entire life. The soft DNF right now. Hello everybody, I just brought home my bookshelves and they are currently in my car. However, I want to put them in this corner, which means I have to rearrange quite a bit. So that's what we're gonna be doing this evening. I'm gonna rearrange, and if I have time, I'm gonna build at least one bookshelf to put up, but we're gonna see how much time I have. But tonight I'm gonna rearrange my entire room to accommodate my new bookshelves. I am so excited. I just met my friend halfway. She lives in Virginia and IKEA just does not ship to me for some reason, so I had it shipped to her house, met her halfway, and she delivered me my bookshelves. That is a true friend right there. It is currently 5 o'clock, and I just got home from meeting her, and I'm gonna try to rearrange as much as I can to put my bookshelves up. This mirror might be my last thing to do, but I think I'm gonna put my mirror into the corner behind the camera and move my little chest of drawers there over to where my bookshelf is currently, my little baby one. So, that's the plan. But first up, I have to get everything off of this clothing rack and relocate. It's probably gonna go upstairs because I have no room for it. Okay, update. Actually, it's the next day. And I have one bookshelf up right now. I wanted to get one up and done. It was just so chaotic that I just was not gonna film it. Me building it, not happening. But now I have to somehow move this probably over there and move that over there. I have to remove a lot of books to be able to fit everything actually. So I am on my lunch break from work currently, so I'm just giving you all an update. But my plan tonight is to hopefully take off all the books off of that and maybe move my book cart around and just hopefully, I don't know. I might even just like try to get that bookshelf out of here. It's the white one here. I might try to get that out of here because it's kind of just in the way right now. As soon as that's out, I can move this over, but I have to clean up everything else. I have a mess, just in general. I just have a mess right now. So I'm just gonna wing it. Good morning, it is day 3 of the bookshelves and they're all officially put together. I just got a wild hair and put them all together last night. So they're officially up and together and empty. So, final reveal. This is what we're working with. Isn't it beautiful? I am so excited. I have a theory that my mirror is gonna fit here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now before I film me putting on my bookshelves onto my books on my bookshelves. So we're gonna try and clean this up and see if it fits, because I think it will. Vacuumed, now let's at the mirror. I think it's gonna fit. Officially time for me to fill the bookshelves. You can't even see the books. Hold on. It's officially time for me to fill the bookshelves. I'm gonna start out with my board games because I think they're gonna go up here. Yeah, just to kind of get them out of the way. I think I'm gonna do a mermaid shelf. That might, yeah. Which is totally fine, but kind of a problem. background? Are you kidding me? Genuinely, I have never been more obsessed with a space in my entire life, and I get to call it mine. Wow, okay. I'm appalled. Anyway, it is officially the next day. I'm on day 4 of doing all this. Anyway, I was gonna finish this up yesterday, however, my parents are rebuilding the back deck, and this wall, you know, behind the bookshelf, is the wall that the back deck is on. That's all I heard. And it was rather loud, so did not subject you all to that. But I did get a new chair, put it in this corner. It fits perfectly. It was on sale at Walmart too. I got this baby for 160 bucks. So I've just made it all cozy, comfy. I put my little dragon jelly cat on here because I figured that would match perfectly. And then my really comfy Minky Couture blanket, because the chair itself is boucle, which is really nice and I love it. However, my cat also loves it and she will rip it to shreds. So the blanket is going to stay on top. But my shelves are officially done for now. I have genuinely so much space that I need to fill, which is very dangerous for me to say. I even have little extenders for the bookshelves, which I don't need right now, so they're not getting put up yet. But whenever I do need them, I do have them. It puts an extra shelf on the very top. I can't even fill the ones that I have now. I don't need the extra one on top right now, but it is nice to have for later. I will say, whenever I move out of my parents' house, this is gonna be quite a struggle to move, but that is a future Kylea problem. And without further ado, let's go through it. Welcome to a full view of my bookshelves, and you can see me in the mirror back there. I don't have enough books to fill them all, which, good problem to have. Some shelves have no rhyme or reason to them for now until I collect more in the genre. I'm trying to do it by genre, but my sci-fi collection doesn't have a whole lot in it right now. But first up, I have my little board games. I got these vintage bookshelf board games from TJ Maxx, my local bookstore, and I think Books A Million. Books A Million still has them, and I might collect the ones that I do not have so I can fill the rest of the space with them. But I think they fit so perfectly, and they're easily accessible. I can grab them whenever I have someone over, and they're just gorgeous and neatly organized. This shelf is my romance shelf. I have quite a plethora going on here. Then my more paranormal romances, which is like, you know, Bride and Bait by Allie Hazelwood, which I have yet to read, but I will, don't worry. I was gonna put my little heart jelly cat where the hydrangea is, but the hydrangea just looks so much better, and it's a perfect spot for her. Down here is my little YA section. It has a bunch of the books that I'm going to be reading for late to the library, books that I have read, and just a collectible Twilight book, of course. I have the Hunger Games series in here, City of Bones, Red Queen, Six of Crows, Carvel, and The Summer I Turned Pretty. And if you go down one little bit here, you have my little sci-fi collection here. This is not sci-fi, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it. Same with this one. This is also not sci-fi, nor is this. This is what I mean. I have Dune, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Three Body Problem, and Dungeon Crawler Carl in here too. I don't know if I would consider Dungeon Crawler Carl like sci-fi, but it's just a good old time. In the middle here, I just have some trinkets. I have a shelf here that I want to put books on whenever I get to it. I might put my favorite books up here whenever I just, like, you know, really highlight them. My favorite books right now are right here, my little Rachel Gillig shrine, basically. I have 2 copies of One Dark Window and 2 Twisted Crowns, bedazzled 2 Twisted Crowns, and then of course The Night and the Moth, which will be accompanied by The Knave and the Moon shortly. And then down here I just have a little like bookshelf spacer and a candle. And lastly, this little shelf, I have just some extra fantasy books up here and a horror book that I have yet to read. I have told myself I was gonna read it, and then I just have it. It's House of Leaves. It's just really intimidating, and that's why I haven't read it, because I have to like really focus on it, because it's like a puzzle is what I've heard. I don't know. People say it's like really great, and I want it to be really great, and I want to take my time with it, and I just don't have the time to take my time with it. So the soft DNF right now. I have all my mermaid books right here, and I have a little Ariel and Sebastian up here because duh. And I have a little squinky Ariel, which I adore her. I have my Fourth Wing and my other dragon books right here, and my little Jellycat dragon. I figured he fits so perfectly right there. Down here are just more fantasy books and a few thriller horror books. My Stephen King is here as well, and a few books that I might be reading for Summerween. I have my little candle warmer here, but I don't know if I'm gonna move it or not. It feels really dangerous to have it right here, so unsure. And then my last little shelf here, just fiction. Some lit fic, some fiction. I have my little perfumes here as like a little bookend. Yesteryear, Ellen Hildebrandt, more like, you know, Kristen Hanna. This is basically the shelf of books that I did not know to do with, because I don't have like a whole genre of them. So they're all here. And then the other two shelves have nothing in them except for a little coloring book and then my shoes. That is all that I have for my bookshelves right now, which is kind of crazy to me. I really thought that I had more, but I guess I didn't. And I should be glad that I don't, because then I can fill it with more. But that is all for my bookshelves right now. I am obsessed with them. This background is actually insane to me. I gotta figure out where I want to film my other things, because this is also a perfect like little filming location, but I don't know if I want like just full bookshelves or if I want some like with my mirror in the background or whatnot. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. But here she is. I am obsessed with this. It truly, I can't believe this is in my room. This is insane to me. I've hit so many fun milestones in the past year and I figured it was time for an upgrade. Plus a lot of my content has switched from fashion content to more book content. And I've been reading a whole lot more, so I needed some extra space and to consolidate everything in my room. I had like 5 different bookshelves around my room and I just consolidated it all into these 3. So that is all that I have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I know it wasn't too much of one, but I wanted to show you all my bookshelves and I'm just thoroughly obsessed. And I have some really excited videos coming up for you all, so I'm very, very excited. You all are gonna love them, I hope. But anyway, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of me and follow me on my socials if you so wish. Let me know some book recommendations to add to my bookshelves or if I should add anything specific to my bookshelves. I'm thinking a lamp or 2 to put in here because it's pretty dark at night. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all later. Okay. Bye.